ASAP Rocky skates free on all charges.
We, the jury in the above entitled action, find the defendant, Rakeem Mayers, not guilty of...
What up, world? Your boy Charles Brown back again talking facts. Hit that like button, hit the subscribe, hit the notification bell. Keep sending those Cashaps to CLBMG gang. Listen, I did a video a few weeks ago saying that ASAP Rocky may have made a mistake by going to trial. And I am here to say, first and foremost, congratulations for beating all charges and for becoming a free man, going home to your significant other and your children. Salute. Kudos, black fist in the air, all that. I absolutely am happy when I see people who are not guilty, in essence, of a crime beat the system, in for lack of a better words. I was one of the people who were thinking that it was insane to take it to trial instead of taking, I believe he was offered 180 days, something like 3 to 6 months. He was, I believe he was offered 6 months. He would have only did 3. And I think he would have got 3 years probation if my memory serves me correctly. And I was one of the people, along with a couple other YouTubers, who thought he was insane for taking this thing to trial. And Rocky's original or initial stance was he was going to lose quite a few endorsements. He didn't feel he was guilty, and he felt that the whole thing was a shakedown. Now, I'm going to stand by what I said. Let's just be honest. Rocky beat the trial. We're not going to act like he didn't beat the trial, but we're not going to act like this was low-key still a wild swing, a wild swing at a almost slam dunk. This trial only failed, I'm just going to be honest, because ASAP really is so damn dumb. If this guy wasn't so dumb and so ridiculous in the court and outside of it, by the things that he said, it would be a different story. And I 100%, beyond him being so dumb, asking for 30 million, I would just walk away. They got him on phone tap saying he would disappear if he got the 30 million, which he claimed, saying that they were lying and these were made up stories and the phone conversations weren't real. This guy is absolute a Nimrod. He's in court bucking at the lawyers, and he's bucking at everybody that's talking to him. Even the story doesn't make any sense. It doesn't add up. How do you go back and find shells that the police can't find? They were there. You turn in these random shells, which they say you got them from the gun range, which you claim you never went to the gun range, and they got video of you being at a gun range. So a lot of this stuff doesn't add up. But end of the day, I 100% believe Rihanna going to that courtroom with them babies was the final catalyst where they were like, yeah, we're not sending this guy to prison. Just gonna be honest. Now listen, if you really look at the trial, if you look at the whole thing, you had the judge, you had the lawyers fighting, you had this guy clashing, you had Rocky pushing reporters on his way in. It was a actual mess. It was a mess. But at the end of the day, Rocky went home because ASAP really is a awful client. An awful client. Kids, do not try this at home. Do not try to beat charges like this when you are facing 24 years in prison. Ain't no coming back once they hit you with that. You get a couple of appeals, and that's it. If you don't win those appeals, you do a lot of time. ASAP Rocky is a celebrity. Do not walk into a courtroom when they offer you 3 months' time and try to fight it, a 24-year sentence. Again, salute to ASAP Rocky, But we're not going to act like this wasn't absolutely insane. He did win, but let me be clear. If this ASAP Rally guy wasn't so ridiculous, you could even tell, even him describing the altercation, how he incited the altercation. He actually escalated it. And then when you tell a guy, use the gun, shoot me, at that moment, we shouldn't even be in trial. If you told the guy to shoot you, and I'm on the jury, and you're like, use it then, use it, shoot me, and he tries to walk away and you still pursue him and he shoots at you, me, if I'm on the jury, this jury hung jury, because I'm saying not guilty. I don't care what else they say. I'll sit there for 15 days. I'm not changing my opinion. This guy's a dumbass. He's trying to shake him down for 30 million. I finally saw the picture of his knuckles, of how this was supposed to be a gunshot wound. Really, gang? And let's just say it was a gunshot wound. You don't represent yourself enough for me to believe that it was a gunshot. And I just got a word of advice. Guys, the trial is over, so I can say this stuff. He'll never be prosecuted on this again. But I'm going to say something. Some of you may think that I'm crazy, or you may get offended, or you may say, Charles, why would you say that? But I'm just going to be honest. The prop gun defense, gang, first of all, he had to use that defense because he's not supposed to possess a gun. Those gun laws are stringent. They have video of him holding a weapon. The only plausible explanation, other than this is a real gun, which would send him to jail anyway, is that it's a prop gun. Now, between me and you, nobody else is just listening. It's just me and you talking. Let's just be honest. Do you really believe ASAP Rocky is walking around with a prop gun for protection? What kind of protection? I'm going to tell you a story. This is a real story. Back in the day, now listen, this is 1989. Around that time, maybe even before, no, about 86. I'm from DC. And in DC, back in the 80s, there were massive gang fights. I'm talking about 150 people will walk from one neighborhood to another neighborhood. This is all facts. If you're from DC, you know this is true. I'm from Southeast, and we were getting into it with a couple other guys from right across the street. But the guys right across the street had the same amount of guys that we had. So we never were really outnumbered. But one day, these dudes walked down to a hood, and I'm going to say the hood. It was called Parkland, right? They went to Parkland and came back with a good 50 to 100 guys. It literally was probably 5 to 6 of us outside. My friend Curtis used to have this BB gun, right? BB gun ain't gonna do much of nothing for nobody. But what Curtis used to do was act like he was packing. So when these 50 guys rolled up on him, he said, "What's up?" and lifted it up like he had a weapon. And it stopped all of these guys in their tracks. And one of the guys was like, "I don't think that's real, B." Like, he wasn't like B, because we don't talk like that. But he was like, "Yo, pull it, show it. And he was like, "Come find out." So he bluffed his way out of this situation. 50 guys would not approach because he had a BB gun. Now, you may say, Charles, you just killed your own point. We ended up skating off. We ended up having to actually run. Let's just be honest, after these guys got tired of getting bluffed, but we got away, right? You may say, Charles, you just made your own point. You bluffed them with a fake weapon. This was in like 86, 87, gang. I don't know about 2025 that you're doing a lot of bluffing with prop guns, because a lot more guns have hit the street. I don't know about pulling out prop guns in 2025, gang. Just gonna be honest. So ASAP Rocky telling you he had a prop gun for protection, that sounds like an oxymoron to me. And again, trial's over. Nobody can be convicted of anything. But I just want to tell you, between me and you, nobody's listening. Between me and you, just say it. A$AP Rocky probably didn't have a prop gun, but it's okay because they never found the gun. Me, gang, if I had a prop gun, I still got the prop gun. I'm just gonna drop that right off at my lawyer's office. Here's the prop gun. Somehow, some way, they can't find the prop gun. Just gonna be honest. I know some things everything sounds good in the media, but I'm just kicking common sense with you. It's no harm, no foul. He has real security now, and that's okay. He beat the charges. She brought them beautiful babies into court. The jury was like, oh, this is Rihanna. This is Rihanna's man. So I believe the star power, A$AP really being a complete fool. Let's just be honest, this dude's a fool. Did he get shot at? Now you do the math. If there's a real gun, there's a fight, there's gunshots, you do the math. But again, he's saying, according to A$AP Rocky, it's a prop gun. So, according to that testimony, there was no shooting. So A$AP really is trying to shake a man down. Even in the text messages, he said, why are you trying to shake me down? You know this didn't happen. So let's just run with the story that there was no shooting. That's why he went on trial and he knew he would beat it. So I'm going to leave it at that. I feel like he risked it all and he won the case. That's all that really matters, gang. Salute to A$AP Rocky, but bro, please stay out the hood. I don't know why these rappers, right? This was all over a funeral that he did or may not have paid for. People in my comments saying that he paid for the funeral. I don't know. But what I do know is he's in the hood of Hollywood tussling with a man whose net worth is probably $15 over some old school shit that has nothing to do with nothing. A$AP Rocky, please get your life together, gang. This is the third incident, just gonna be honest, that A$AP Rocky could have lost it all. Could have lost it all. What was it? Was it Trump that brought him home? I don't remember. But I do know that A$AP Rocky ain't gonna get many more chances to come home to that beautiful woman, Rihanna, with that beautiful body that they probably had a great time last night. Might have made another kid, Lord willing. Bro, please stay out of trouble. That A$AP shit is dead. Let's just be honest. Stop feeding into that shit. Unless y'all coming back out, y'all gonna reform. Y'all gonna bring back G-Unit and the Dipset days when niggas was still crews. If y'all coming back with an album, God bless you. Other than that, you don't need to be around these niggas. Please. Get your life together, gang. You skated out of prison. You would have did at least 10. Rihanna would have had to drag them kids up to that prison. Again, I'm gonna leave it at this. God bless that this man did not go to prison. God bless his family. And he need to figure out if there's going to be a trial against A$AP Rocky for all the lying and deceit and the shaking down he tried to do. But I'm gonna leave it at this. God bless this man. Please take your second chance. Take your win. Respect it. Please. And make us proud, gang. CLBMG. Make sure y'all go down in the products. The shirts is down there. I'm just going to be honest. All of that good stuff. You can change the colors of the shirts. We got the hoodies, the cups, the mugs, the hats, aprons for those that like to cook. Like I said, if you send them to me, I'm going to post it on all of my social medias. I got a good 10 of them. I'm going to post everybody that buys it. Starting next week, I'm going to start posting everybody. Just email me and we can take it from there. All right? I'm going to catch y'all on that flip side. Peace.
Look, mission impossible to drop a few lines without dropping old times when Southern Hill was still a gold mine. When pistol grips was my shit and I sold mine. When Alias was not a show and they told mine.
CLB.